Hello and happy Vlogmas day 7 everybody. So I don't have anything really to film today because we're not doing anything. So I'm going to film the video that I was supposed to do back in September and I still haven't done, which is my me at 25 video. So I'm now 26 as of September, but I never filmed my me at 25 video, and I had started doing these videos when we started YouTube. So I kind of want to keep the tradition going and see, you know, how much I change and whatnot. So that's what you're getting from me today. So let's start. So the first question is, what is my favourite TV show? My favourite TV show is still The Flash and sort of the rest of the DC TV shows. The only problem is I can't really watch them until they come out on DVD because I don't have like the Sky channels and everything. So I'm really out of the loop and it sucks because Crisis on Infinite Earths is about to start and I really want to watch them all, but I can't and it's so sad. And my other favourite shows are The Good Place and Friends. Friends has been my long time favourite show since I was a child and I still love it, so yeah. Question number 2, what is my favourite film? My favourite film, I'm not gonna lie, I really liked Frozen 2, so at the moment that's kind of my favourite one and I really want to see it again. I did really enjoy that. And then another one is Deadpool. I still really enjoy watching Deadpool. I can't really think of what else might be my favourite at the moment. I just love seeing movies, so I watch a lot of new stuff. We try and watch a new film at least once a week, so it's kind of hard for me to find my favourite because we watch so many these days. Question number 3, what is my favourite song? So I don't really have like a favourite, but ones that I have been listening to quite a few times at the moment are Broken Girls, Cheetah Cheetah, Best Friend Eater, which is a mouthful, and Never Getting Rid of Me, which is the song from the Waitress musical. And I've recently got into musicals, so I feel like a lot of my favourite songs are going to start being from musicals. Question number 4, what did I do for my birthday this year? And honestly, we did nothing because we were going to Disney in the October, so sort of like everything was going towards that. So I think we just kind of like chilled and just stayed at home, but it was nice to just chill and stuff, so I'm not really that bothered, to be honest. Question number 5, what do I wish I was doing for my birthday? And if you go back and watch the first video that I did of this, I have said the same thing every single year because I have still not done it for my birthday, but what I would like to do is go and do the Zookeeper for a Day experience at a local wildlife park. It's so cool, like you get to feed like wolves and stuff, that's so cool, and like wallabies and otters, and they have giant otters there, and oh my god, they are so amazing. They're not quite as cute as river otters, but they are hilarious to watch, so I would love to do that at some point for my birthday. At this rate, I think I'll still be saying that that's what I want to do when I'm 40, so we shall see. Question number 6, what did you do this year that you're proud of? I will be honest, not a lot. I haven't really done anything that I'm proud of this year, which is awful, so I need to make sure that my year of being 26 goes a bit better and I try and accomplish a few more things. So yeah, I'm really hoping that I will make the next year something to be proud of. But I was kind of proud of me going on the flight because I was really scared about going on the flight because when I went as a child, I was in incredible amounts of pain with the pressure. So I was kind of scared about taking off and everything, and it all went great and we had an amazing time. So I'm kind of proud of myself for not chickening out of flying. Question number 7, what are some things that I currently love? I have become obsessed with this Etsy shop called V Fever. They do these like tie-dye hoodies and they have like sarcastic slogans and everything on them, and I'll insert a photo of me wearing it, but I did finally cave and buy one of the jumpers, and it's like a pink and purple tie-dye and then it says I'ma need space with like a planet on it, and I don't know why, but I just love that. So I'm kind of think that they might be getting some of my money in the future because I'm obsessed with their page and I'm constantly seeing what sort of new t-shirts and jumpers they've come out with, and I really like them, so there's a good chance that I'll be having a lot more of their stuff soon. Also, for the flight to America, I bought a long t-shirt and leggings so that I was super comfortable and Disney themed, and it has now become my way of life because I was so incredibly comfortable the entire time that I've decided, jeans, you're not for me anymore, goodbye, because I have literally, since we got back on the 5th of November with time difference, since we came back, I have not worn anything but leggings and long t-shirts and long jumpers. And I think that's sort of my style now, is wearing long t-shirts and leggings because comfort over everything else. I am so comfortable that I don't even care if it looks messy. I'm not gonna lie, I bought this t-shirt. From Walmart in America, but I didn't know how their sizes worked and it didn't have the UK size on it. So we were in a rush, so I had to just grab one, and it's like way too big for me, it's huge. But I'm wearing this with leggings and I'm happy. I am very happy. I'm very comfortable, so I don't care. So yeah, long t-shirts and leggings have become my sort of obsession. which is hilarious because I did realise the other day that I'm pretty much just reverting back to when I was 16, which was like a legit decade ago because I have the same hairstyle. I've grown my dyed hair out almost completely. There's like a little bit left on the ends that I'm going to get cut off later this month. But I've got the same haircut I had when I was 16 again, not intentionally, completely by accident. And when I was in 16, because I spent 6 months in hospital with Dawn-louise, all I could wear were like vest tops and leggings because you were constantly sat down in a hospital and like you needed to be comfortable because it was so hot in there as well. So that and like sandals would be like the look that everybody in there would wear because it was comfortable and cool. But yeah, now I've kind of realised that I've accidentally reverted back to like a decade ago and I look exactly the same, apart from the fact that I'm older now. So yeah, that's embarrassing mostly. Another thing I'm obsessed with is blankets. Now obviously I'm pretty sure that like everyone likes blankets, but I'm obsessed with blankets. Every time I see a blanket I'm like, I want that blanket and I want it now. And I'm not normally like that when I'm going around shopping. I'm like, oh, there's nothing here I want, but I want blankets. I want all the blankets. I like those ones that have like the Sherpa on the other side. They're like fuzzy white wool stuff. But then like, I don't know, I just really like blankets and I just want a box just filled with blankets, and I like being cozy and snug and comfortable and I want all the blankets. There's nothing special about them. They're just blankets, but I want them and I don't care. And to go with the blankets, I'm also really obsessed with fuzzy socks. Now I've always liked slipper socks, but I've never really been obsessed with them. Whereas now, like it's really hard for me to not pick up a pair every single time that I'm in Primark because I just want cozy socks all the time, and especially because it's cold. Like I can wear them with boots and no one would know. So I want all the fluffy socks. I've already kind of touched on this, but one of my other obsessions lately is musicals. So I'm really hoping that in the new year, well, not like specifically in the new year, but in 2020, I'm really hoping that we'll actually go and experience some musicals. I know that some are not age appropriate for Dawn-louise and it actually says no under 14s on it. So those ones will have to wait a good few years and hopefully they'll still be going. Otherwise that's gonna suck. But yeah, there's like a long list of musicals that I would like to go and see, and I've never been to London, so it'd be really nice to sort of make a weekend of it and do like the museums and things up there. But yeah, that's like my new obsession. I like musicals now, which is weird because I've never really been a musical person. Like Dawn-louise obviously does drama and she does like dance and everything. I only did ballet and tap as a child and I left quite early on, not because I don't like dancing but for other issues. So I was never really the kind of person that was sort of, what's the word, exposed to. I was never really exposed to like musical music. The most I watched is probably High School Musical because that came out when I was a kid, so it was like our thing to watch that when it came out. Did it come out around Christmas? I vaguely remember it being dark, but it might have just been late, I don't know. But I remember it coming out on TV for the first time on the Disney Channel, my brother and I rushing down the stairs to watch it. So apart from that, I haven't really had any sort of musicals exposure. So I'm excited to go and dip my toes into that sort of world and share it with Dawn-louise because obviously she's part of a panto. If you do watch her channel, you'll know that she does dancing and lots of shows and stuff. So I feel like it's something that we could really enjoy together. So that's definitely something that I have a new interest in. And last but not least, my lifelong obsession, dogs. I love dogs so much. I could sit here and talk about dogs for hours. I am obsessed with dogs. I always have been. It's nothing new. I still don't have one though, so my heart still yearns for a little fluffy puppy. One day. Question number 8 is what is my style, but I've just told you that. So leggings and t-shirts with Converses or boots when it's cold is apparently my new thing. I'm not sure how comfortable I'm going to be wearing that sort of stuff in summer though, because the one reason that I can sort of feel like I can get away with it is because I've got a massive coat over the top, so no one knows what I'm wearing. Question number 9 is what are my hopes and plans for the future? Now, I don't really have any like hard set plans, but I'm definitely hopeful that a lot of things will happen. So one of the things that I would really love to do is to actually get a job when I don't need to be a full-time carer, and hopefully it will pay enough that I could move us into a house, because I don't want like a big house or anything. I just want a smaller house where we don't have to deal with neighbours, because we are constantly kept awake by our neighbours and they just bang around all day long and we never really get any peace. So it puts us both on edge a bit because we're never getting any like calm quiet time, and we can't sleep because like Dawn-louise goes to bed at 8. I try and also go to bed at 8 because I do have to get up at 5 o'clock, but they'll be banging around till like 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm either constantly woken up or I never get to sleep in the first place. So I'd love a house just so that we could sleep, to be honest. And I'd love a garden so that we could have a dog, and it would have like a, you know, a safe place to play. And then also have, it'd be nice to like have like little like garden get-togethers and things. Now I am not a host person. I am not someone who could plan a party and run it and it'd be amazing. That would not work. But I think that I could probably get away with having people around in the garden with like a fire pit and pizza. That might be in my forte. And one of the other things that I'm really hopeful we'll get to do is travel. Probably not going to be abroad, unfortunately, as much as I would love to go back to Florida. It's probably going to be sort of more England based, but there's a lot of places I've never been to in England, and because we don't have a car we have to get the train, which means that we constantly pass through other cities and can kind of have a look at some of them depending on which ways the trains go. So I kind of want to just explore a little bit more and see where that takes us really, and who knows, maybe we'll make a stop along the way. Question number 11 is, what is my favourite snacks? Now I have become addicted to white Twixes because I've always loved white chocolate, but not a lot of things come in white chocolate. And the minute that I saw that they did white Twixes, I bought them, and now I can't stop because they're so good. So yeah, that's not good. And the other thing that I've become slightly obsessed with is these like cranberry biscuits. They come in like this long wooden, like cardboard, tube. And they're so delicious. They're just like normal biscuits, but they got cranberries in, and I love them. And I'm so upset because I think they've stopped selling them because I haven't seen them in the shops in a while, and I'm so sad because it was amazing. And they were only £1, so they were quite cheap for biscuits. So yeah, I did love those. Question 12, what would I like to try? Now there are quite a few things that I've really want to try. There's a lot of stuff that I've suddenly got this like sudden urge and passion to learn, and I don't know where it's come from or why, but it's stuck around long enough that I know that if I do, you know, pay the money to do lessons, I know I'm not going to regret it. I think that it's something I would probably carry on with if I can, and those are steel drums, dance classes. Now I'd love to do a hip hop class, but I think I'd be too embarrassed to do it because that sort of hits my anxiety a little bit too hard. So I would love to do ballet classes. There's an adult beginner ballet class, and I would love to do that in the future, and sort of get back into it and see what I think, because it's nice and calm, and I think that would be quite good for me because I live quite a fast, stressful life. So I think it'd be nice to have an hour or two, or however long the lesson is, to just sort of like be calm. Or possibly the ballroom classes. We did one ballroom class that was private a couple of summers ago. Unfortunately we never got a chance to go back, but it was really fun. I was just too nervous to like really get into it. So I feel like if I did a few of those lessons, I might be able to loosen up a bit and have a bit of fun with it, and I think that would be quite nice. I have been trying to learn the ukulele a little bit, but I have been strapped for time a bit, so I would like to dive a little bit more into that and try and learn a bit more, because at the moment I can only really play one song and it's not very good. I will show you actually. We're gonna have to hope that this bad boy is tuned, because at the moment I'm using an app on my phone to tune it because the tuner ran out of batteries, and I'm using my phone, so if it's not in tune, I apologise, but this is the only thing that I can play. I did know 2 songs, but once I learnt this one, I forgot how to do the strumming pattern for the other one, because I just automatically start going into this strumming pattern. So now this is the only one that I can play, and I don't know the words to what song this is because I've forgotten what it was that I learnt it for. I'm bad at this stuff, so that's why I need to learn. So anyway, here we go. So yeah, it's pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie, but I would like to learn more of that, and hopefully next year I will actually be able to play a full song and remember what I'm playing, because it's so annoying that I can't, like, I've gone through all the chords in my like bookmarks and I can't find what I learnt that for, and it's so aggravating. And the last thing that I would like to give a try or learn is roller skating and ice skating. I would really like to actually go and learn how to do it like properly, and not like just, you know, messing around. And I haven't been on roller skating since I was a kid. So it'd be nice to sort of, I would really like to go to a roller disco. I know that sounds really sad, but that's what I want to do. I want to go to a roller disco and I don't care. That's what I want to do. But yeah, we don't have a roller rink or whatever they're called down here, so I'm not sure when I'll ever get to actually try that one out. And I don't know if I have the confidence to try roller skating in front of people for the first time. Is what are my regrets? Now, truth be told, I've got quite a few. I make some really bad decisions. I mean, I tried to make good decisions, it just never really works out that way. But one of the things that I have regretted for a while is not taking a lot of videos and photos, and that is one of the things that I love about YouTube, is it reminds me to actually record moments that until you look back on them as memories, you don't recognise the importance of that moment. And I did lose my granddad to cancer back in 2011, and I don't have a single video of him, so I've not heard his voice in, I think it's been like 8 years now. Yeah, so I've not heard his voice. I've got very few photos, they're very poor quality, and I just really wish I had a video of him, even if it was just one. So yeah, one of my regrets is not taking enough photos and videos, and that's definitely one that I've tried to rectify in recent years, and I take too many now, much to my friends' disapproval. Are my best moments of the past year. Disney was hands down the best part of this year, and it happened after my birthday, so I'm not really sure if I can include it in this video, but we're going to anyway because I loved it. And it was amazing to meet people that we've been speaking to for 5 years and actually meet them in person and just get to do Disney. Disney was so much fun, and I mean, hands down the best moment of this year. Best moment, best week of my life. I will never ever get to forget that. It was just too amazing. I can't put it into words just how amazing it was. Maybe at some point we'll have to do like a Disney recap and sort of go through it again, because there's just too much to talk about. We were only there for 8 days and we did so much. It was insane how much we actually got done. And even other people who had been on the same sort of wish trip were like, how do you do all that? Where was the time? And it's like, I don't know where the time was. But anyway, that is me at 25, and I'm now 26, so let's see how being 26 works out for me, and hopefully I'll have a slightly more interesting year, I guess. But yeah, that's all. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next vlog.